everybody, and welcome to Aisha's Bedtime Stories. Today's book is The Night Dad Went to Jail. So sit back and relax and let's enjoy the story. This is one of my before drawings. Before means before my dad went to jail. This is us fishing. Dad and I didn't catch anything, but we had a lot of fun anyway. My dad calls me Sketch because I like to draw. Miss Sanchez, my school counsellor, says drawing is a good way to show my feelings. I must have a lot of feelings. I draw all the time. We were at Dad's apartment the night the police came. Lights flashed, the neighbours stared. The police officers put my dad in handcuffs. Jasmine and TJ started crying. One of the officers walked over to us. I thought he was going to arrest us too, but he smiled and handed TJ a teddy bear. Where are you taking my dad? I asked. What did he do? Your dad may have broken a law, the officer said. We need to ask him some questions at the police station. The officer stayed until a social worker came. Her name was Mrs. Garvin. She asked if I had any questions about what was going on. Was I scared? Did I want a glass of water? She was nice, but I just shook my head. I was happy when Mum came to pick us up. Mum talked on the phone almost all night. Before tucking me in, she told me Dad admitted to breaking a law. He was in trouble and he would have to stay in jail for a while. I asked Mum if it was my fault. She said it wasn't. Dad just made a bad choice. She said no matter what, she and Dad would always love me. My stomach didn't feel so woozy after that. But why had Dad done it? He left us. I thought about a drawing, but I was too sad to draw. The next morning, I kept my head down. I tried to hide behind my school books. But Kenny saw me. Kenny lives on Dad's street. He saw Dad go in the police car. Hey everyone! Bailey's dad got picked up by the feds last night, Kenny yelled. My face got hot. I crept into class wishing I could erase myself. Later, Mr. Johnson asked me a question. I didn't even hear him. Ava poked me in the back. Hey, wake up, jailbird. I got so mad. I twisted around and pushed her books onto the floor. That's how I ended up in Mrs. Sanchez's office. I'd never been in trouble before. Miss Sanchez had called my mum and found out what happened to Dad. I sat and scribbled. Is this a picture of you? She asked, looking at the paper. I guess, I said. I don't know. Everything is all messed up. Miss Sanchez said, feeling angry. Miss Sanchez felt angry. Sorry everyone, it's the gym. Miss Sanchez said feeling angry, sad and scared was okay. So was feeling worried and embarrassed. She gave me ideas for what to do with my scribble feelings. Next time I can walk away instead of fighting. I can draw pictures or speak to someone I trust. For a while, Dad was in jail nearby. Mum visited first and told us what it was like. When we all went together, we took the bus. Dad sat on the other side of a glass wall. We each talked to him on a telephone. When it was my turn, I couldn't even look at him. I messed up, Sketch, Dad said. What I did caused a lot of problems and I'm sorry. I hope you'll forgive me. I wasn't sure what to say. I just kind of nodded. After 4 months, Dad was sent to a prison further away. Our bus ride took all morning. Once we got there, we walked through a metal detector. The prison was really scary, but we could visit Dad without a wall between us. Hugging him was one of the best feelings I'd had in a long time. We see Dad about once a month now. In between visits, I send him drawings, and he writes me letters. Sometimes we talk on the phone. Miss Sanchez found a group of other kids as well, who have a mum or dad in prison. We get together every Tuesday. They're cool. They understand what I'm going through. Things have changed since Dad went to prison. Mum works even more than she used to. Grandma helps take care of us now. Mrs. Garvin, the social worker, found me a mentor too. He's not my dad, but it's nice having someone to hang out with. Dad's sentence is for 6 years. That's a long time to wait to go fishing again. I'm still a little angry about it, but I'm working on forgiving my dad because I love him. The end. That is the story of today, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Good night.